Hello and welcome, or should I say hej og velkommen til Københavns Hovedbanegård, Copenhagen Central Station. Today we're taking a ride on Denmark's IR4 Intercity train as we ride from here to Fredercia. Our journey begins at Copenhagen Central Station. Copenhagen Central Station is the main railway station for the Danish capital and is the main hub for DSB Intercity trains around Denmark and international services to Germany and Sweden. The station also serves as a major stop on the S train network in the M3 and M4 metro lines. Stepping inside the station entrance, we enter the main hall. The station hall consists of two arched spans running perpendicular to the tracks below, giving the station a vast grandeur typical of grand European railway architecture. It's here where passengers can find DSB ticket machines, the DSB first class lounge, and a few shops and restaurants scattered throughout the hall. We'll be departing from track 8 on today's journey. Our train's set for an on-time departure of 6:47 a.m. Track level evokes a similar sense of elegance while remaining functional, with 13 tracks covered by 6 arched roofs. About 10 minutes before departure, our train pulls in. This is a DSB IR4 Intercity train, painted in DSB's new striking red livery. The IR4 is one of the main intercity trains operated by the Danish rail network, and is known for its very strange appearance. The ends of each IR4 EMU are capped off with a rubber diaphragm, which acts as an aerodynamic seal when two train sets are run together. The red livery is a striking departure from DSB's traditional white, and indicates that this train is a recipient of DSB's refurbishment efforts. We'll be traveling in car 13, seat 56, a window seat in DSB's standard class. While I didn't know it at the time of booking, we're at a table in a group of 4. While booking, all of the seats look the same, so there's no way to know if you're booking in a group of 4 or an airline-style row. If anyone knows how to tell the difference, let me know in the comments below. I will say it is worth reserving a seat. Trains are often crowded with passengers without reservations, which can lead to multiple hours of standing if you can't find a seat. Departure from Copenhagen is right on time, our train paralleling the S train's Line B out into the suburbs. Beyond Høje-Tjestrup, we pick up speed, reaching 100 miles per hour on the straight tracks of the main line. Time to take a look at the seating on board DSB's refurbished intercity trains. DSB's refurbished IR4s feature a black interior with red contrast stitching, the seats made of a fabric base with a leather headrest for easier cleaning and a higher class look. Table seating includes around 2.5 inches of space between the tabletop and my legs, with ample room to stretch out, assuming there's no one across from you. The table is large enough for 4 laptops, meals, or other personal belongings, with 2 cup divots found next to the complementary reading material. Easily the strangest feature of the table is its ability to fold out of the way, allowing inner passengers to reach their seats easily. This of course requires the table to be clear, something that seldom happens in communal seating. Beneath the table are trash bags, outlets found built into the luggage racks above both sides of the train. Additional luggage storage is also found between the back-to-back seats in open seating cars. The seats on the IR4 look great and are quite comfortable. Each seat includes a supportive bottom cushion, slight bolstering on the sides, and a well-positioned headrest. And they look great too. The new fabric and leather mixed with a bright red contrast stitching gives the interior a refined and modern look without being too over the top. Each row is also perfectly aligned with the windows. Back-to-back seats are positioned beside the blank space of the walls, leaving every window unobscured. DSB does offer a first class on their intercity trains, however the additions are minimal over standard class. The onboard experience is almost identical with very similar seats, but with the added bonus of coffee, tea, and light snacks. The best addition for first class comes at the station, access to the DSB lounge. The lounges aren't spectacular by any means, but they do provide a quiet place to wait for your train while enjoying a coffee. The weather today is perfect for enjoying the Danish countryside. While Denmark is mostly flat, it's still very pretty. The lush green fields of growing crops contrast the vibrant blue sky and patchy clouds above, the only barrier between the two the thin line of trees on the horizon. As we cruise through Denmark, we reach the IR4's top speed of 180 km an hour, or 112 miles per hour. While this is fast, it's not high speed by any European standard. The best part of traveling west from Copenhagen is crossing the Great Belt, the strait between the Danish regions of Zeeland and Fyn. Our passage begins with a tunnel to the island of Sprogø, after which we fly up and over the water on the western portion of the Great Belt Fixed Link. The deep blue waters below ripple in the Danish sunlight, the strait visible as far as the eye can see. With how close the water is, it feels almost as if we're on a boat, not a train. The illusion is ruined by the passing catenary poles, but it's still a cool experience. Reaching dry land on the other side, it's time to get up and see the bathroom on board. Bathrooms on IR4 trains are located between cars 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The bathroom is fairly standard with a sink, soap, and paper towels beneath a large mirror. Everything works, and that's all you really need, as expected for an intercity train. That being said, I will say I was expecting a little bit nicer from a refurbished intercity set. The IR4 is a derivative of DSB's first generation IC3 DMUs. The IR4 brought electrification to the trains and added another car, bringing the total up to 4, hence the 4 in IR4. Typically, IR4s and IC3s will run in coupled pairs, and when doing so, the rubber diaphragms at the end of each train come into play. Our train is a single set, but take this journey on the Øresundstog for example. With two trains coupled together, the diaphragms push up against one another, creating a seal between both trains without the need for an additional gangway. Once coupled, the entire front end and cab fold away, leaving an open passageway between the trains. Wi-Fi is a complimentary amenity for all passengers. Connecting to the network is easy, and the speeds are impressive with 71.81 megabits per second. While the IC3 and IR4s have served as DSB's main workhorse on the Intercity network, there is another train which sees service on Danish Intercity trains, the IC4. Built by Ansaldo Breda starting in 2007, the IC4 was plagued with delays, shortcomings, mechanical and electrical issues, making it one of the worst trains ever built. The trains were intended to replace the aging IC3s and a mix of other rolling stock on Transbelt trains. The trains were delivered late, pushed only by DSB's ultimatum of delivery or full refund. Technical problems led to many trains being sidelined between delivery and now, their usage eclipsed by the older and more reliable IC3 units. DSB agreed to sell all 74 IC4 trains in 2022, with a final sale date to be determined after DSB receives their new fleet of Alstom Coradia Stream EMUs. It's a shame these trains never worked out, because they look pretty good, especially compared to the rather non-traditional front ends of the IC3 fleet. Of course, what DSB is getting to replace the IC4s is much nicer. The IC4s will be replaced with a fleet of Alstom Coradia Stream IC5 EMUs. The new trains will feature a sleek exterior with a modern and comfortable interior and are expected to enter service sometime in 2027. The station stops come and go, our intercity service making quick work of the miles across Denmark. Before we know it, we're pulling into Fredercia, the terminus for our intercity service, and the end of our journey for today. Next week, we'll be in Toronto to begin our journey on the Canadian, North America's longest and most spectacular train. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable journey, as this trip is one for the ages. Anyways, if you're new around here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. It's totally free, and it really helps support the channel. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my loyal patrons and members. Y'all are amazing, and your incredible generosity is always greatly appreciated. If you too want your name in the video, or just want to support the channel in more ways than one, then head on over to the links in the description below. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thanks for riding with me, and I'll see you in the next one.